fellow Wacksters, and welcome back to the next episode here in Total War Warhammer Replays. Now here we have another battle. We have dwarves against, I believe, Crooked Moons. Yes, it is. So, another greenskin tribe. Now, it is a high income battle, or a high money battle. I don't know how to say that. So, let's get right into it. The dwarves on this side, we have Ironbreakers. Let's just wait like that. No, here we go. Okay, we have Ironbreakers, Hammers, Ironbreakers, Grumbling Guard, Ironbreakers, Hammers, and Ironbreakers. Okay, so a lot of heavy units, and even the Peak Gate Guard. There is a Runesmith and Grombrindle, the White Dwarf himself. Wow. Okay, this is quite a infantry heavy army. In the back we have Slayers, Dragonback Slayers, Dwarf Warriors, and Warriors of Dragonfire Pass. For skirmishers, there are Ulthar's Raiders and two Buxman's Rangers, which are all invisible at the moment, as you see, even though all units have been basically revealed. For artillery, there is a cannon, Grush Thrower, and a Goblobber. So, an army right after my heart. This is quite powerful. Actually, this should destroy most. But let's see what the greenskin brought instead. So the greenskin has positioned himself all the way over here, so his artillery has high ground. What does he have for artillery first? There's Hammer of Gork, a Goblobber, and a Doomdiver Catapult. Yeah, I guess some variations always interesting. He has one skirmishing unit. Well, if the Ragnarok Queen doesn't count, it is the Rusty Heiress. Decent unit. There are, wow, that's also heavy on infantry. Black Orcs, Black Orcs, Black Orcs, Crimson Killers, Black Orcs, Black Orcs. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 units of Black Orcs and Crimson Killers. There are two Goblin Big Bosses, a Night Goblin War Boss. Is he on a mount? He is on his squig. Very nice image right there with the tongue and everything. And we have Night Goblin Shaman and two. Not only one, but two giants. Okay. And a Ragnarok Queen and a Orc-Boar Chariot. Ooh, and out here. What do we have hidden out here in the little small patch of woods? Broken Tusk Mob and Savage Orc Boar Boy Biggins. So a powerful cavalry double-up unit hidden. Now let's see how this game will progress. I imagine the beginning will be a lot of artillery exchange. However, I do not believe they are within range yet. The dwarves are actually moving forward, which is interesting enough. But I guess they don't see the full power of the greenskins at the moment. So who do we have moving up? The Rusty Heiress is going to move up because, hey, they are hidden until they are within range. So it is a good opportunity to do some flanking fire on some of the Ironbreakers or Hammers. I would probably prefer Hammers because they are unshielded. Now, who's going to move out here? The Ragnarok Queen. Prime target for the cannons. So that is a dangerous move of the greenskins. However, it will also open up for lots of artillery fire if they use their cannons on a moving target such as the Ragnarok Queen. Because the Ragnarok Queen is quite hardy as well for cannon fire, even though, well, I guess it's because of the heavy armor. How much armor does it have again? 150? Yeah, it doesn't get much more heavy than that, now does it? So the Chariot is also going to move up. Chariot, oof, I love Chariot units. The only problem with Chariot units is they need to be micromanaged so much. But if you do it right, they can be devastating. We'll benefit from them 3 times over. So let's see here. Okay, basically, the dwarves messed up. They clumped up their units way too early, and now the artillery from the greenskins have a perfect hitting arc of fire, and they did major damage on the first volley. Cannon fire is going to be retaliated. But will it matter? This is not like the other game with the Empire having 3 artillery pieces. No, not at all. So wow, North Gremlin Ironbreakers got devastated there. Ooh. That's the Hammer of Gork for you. Whoa, 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 picky guard. Yeah, the dwarves realize he can't take this bombardment much longer. He just needs to charge him. In the meanwhile, we have chariot units and the Arachnor Queen charging in from the back. But, however, I guess the Greenskin didn't notice this. There were actually skirmishers for the dwarf players. So he's trying to run back his rusty arrows, but they have very bad leadership. So they are going to rout very, very quickly. But, however, now he knows that the dwarves have skirmishers, though they were hit before. So, oh, Greenskins are going to charge in with their chariots. Let's check this out. This should be quite the hit. Ooh. And he pulls out his chariot again. That hit was quite nice, but didn't get the where he wanted to. Now he should start spawning some of his units on here. So the artillery of the Greenskins is slowly being destroyed. Ooh. Now this hit is going to help a lot, because that is going to disable most of the artillery here for the dwarfs. Damn. That is amazing. Now where's the spawns of the Ragnar Queen? Now we can't only focus up here because we have a battle over here soon to be fought. The dwarves have taken significant damage of the artillery. All three of these special units have basically been down to half health. And all of these units aren't even battled because these three are just threatening them from the back. Okay, 4. So still quite useful. Or good use of these. He's going to pull the chariot. Nope, not going to pull them up front. Fair enough. Let's see. The battle here will soon be joined. Good hits. Nope, bad hit. Good hits here, though. The Nord Gremlin Ironbreaker is basically done. And now the Greenskins charge up. This should be one epic charge. So many Black Orcs. Supported by War Bosses. Shaman. Yeah, he's going to use Itchy Nuisance. Here comes the War Boss to lead the charge. Use Walk. And now, here we go. Here we go. That's right. Yeah. That was quite a devastating charge. Let's check back here what is going on. Actually, let us put this in slow motion, shall we? So here we have the chariots charging in from the side. That is a nice charge to do as well. All these cavalry units haven't been used at all yet, but they could probably come up here and just do devastating backside charges on this. The rusty arrows have perfect firing range on these Ironbreakers. And in the center we just have basically chaos. Let's get this giant to punch in on Grombrindal himself. Wow, Grombrindal already lost a lot of health. Oh, nice. He has clubs inside of his club. That is clubception. Never seen that before. Or noticed it at least. Let us continue. So, that is odd tactics. Never seen that before. The dwarf player decided to use 3 of his Ironbreakers to basically throw in lots of satchel charges in the backs of his own allies because they were almost done. So all these peak gate guard, apologies, these old grumblers and yeah, hammers, they are just gonna be destroyed by friendly fire, as well as black orcs and giants. So I do not understand that tactic entirely. Now let's get back to normal speed, shall we? The Greenskins, of course, firing away with Itchy Nuisance and the AoE buff for the Greenskins, so that is perfectly normal. Up here, all of these units are just being held away by these 2 alone. Though he probably should be starting to summon some small spiderlings on top of these. However, now, aha, here we go. Nice charge from the chariots. See, perfect unit against dwarves, because they do not have the mass to stop a chariot in any way whatsoever. Now here comes the cavalry, right in the back of all these skirmishers. And the front lines of the dwarves have fallen. They do have a backup line, but not a powerful one at all. And they're still being bombarded from afar. Now let's check out this charge right here. Wait, they're not gonna like this. Ulthar's Raiders, yeah, raid this. Here we go. Yep, that is all you can do, and that is all she's saying. Now Grumbindle, where is he? I can't spot him. He should be right here in the center. Ah, here. Standing his ground. Wait, no? Okay, I can't see him. Never mind. Let's see up here. Okay, so the chariots. The chariots actually charged all the way out and came all the way up here to help out. That is going to be the end of this Ironbreaker unit. I mean, chariots from the back and Black Horse from the front. Nothing you can do about that. Skirmishers have been silenced. And up here, the artillery is just bombarding away at the last. I wonder where all the spawnlings, broodlings of the Arachnoid Queen went. I mean, he could have summoned so many to silence this artillery, but he did not. However, he doesn't seem too desperate at the moment. He has completely surrounded the dwarf main army. And even a giant is just standing, picking his toes, basically. Grumbindle might fall now, and there we have it. Grumbindle has fallen. The mighty white dwarf. This should make the entire enemy army rout. And that is the end of that, I believe. No? Ah, of course, we still have Slayers left. So let's just speed it up for the Slayers. The Slayers do not stand a chance against this remaining army. They're even going to fall to artillery and rusty arrows. Ah, and here we have the Spirelings finally. A little bit too late, but it won't really matter either. And there we go. That was the end of that. Hope you guys enjoyed this replay. If you did, well then hit that like button if everything you got, and please subscribe. See you guys in the next one. Wack out.